This is verse 13 of the 10th chapter, Gospel of Matthew. Jesus is sending his disciples out for their initial mission to the towns, communities of Galilee, giving them instructions. One instruction is that they should inquire as they enter the town who is worthy, who would be considered an upstanding citizen in the city, I assume, something like that. And upon approaching that house, there is a kind of initial greeting. They're going to be requesting accommodations there, the ability to stay there, and there should be an initial assessment. It appears as to whether that house is worthy. That is, are they receptive of the message of the kingdom, and do they otherwise display a receptive and appropriate attitude? Not only the owner, but the entire family, I suppose, is involved here. So we have the instruction kai, the connective if, or and, then ian, if. If, taking the subjunctive, suggesting conditionality, if men on the one hand, this is the subjunctive of the verb of being, a me, third person singular, present active subjunctive. So if it is he oikia, if the house is oxia, worthy, of course the feminine form of the adjective going along with the feminine form of the word oikia. So if on the one hand the house is worthy, receptive, displaying an attitude that is appropriate for the message being delivered, then eilthato, from ergamai, I come or I go, this is the imperative, third person singular, aorist active imperative, let it come. And then the subject, he eirene, the peace, so let the peace, humon, the second person genitive plural pronoun, let the peace of you come. Ep, preposition, takes the accusative here, autein, upon it. The feminine, of course, once again going along with the feminine noun. So if the house is worthy, if they're receptive, if they otherwise display appropriate qualities, then let your peace come upon it. The blessing was a real thing, so a blessing on a place would imply that there were benefits to flow from it. That's the idea. And then, of course, the corollary, if, same word, de me, if not he oxia, so if it is not worthy, the direct contrast to the preceding, then he eirene, the peace, humon, of you. Pros, strong, takes the accusative, means to, toward, or facing. To humas takes the accusative, so to you. Epistrophato. This is from epistrepho, means to return, and that's the idea here. So let it return. Third person singular, aorist passive imperative, let it return to you. The idea is that you withhold the blessing that would otherwise accrue to the benefit of the owner of the house and his entire family is revoked at this point and comes back if in fact they are not receptive of the message that you are bringing. And so, of course, it does treat this peace not simply as a casual greeting, but as a real thing. And that was certainly the view in the ancient world. Shalom was a real thing. It could be present or absent, and in some ways this text is implying the very same idea.